Spurgeon here with RevZilla TV to talk to you about the Cortech GX Sport Air 4.0 jacket available at RevZilla.com. So the GX Sport Air 4.0 is going to be an update over Cortech's 3.0 version. Really what you're getting with this jacket is an updated style. More modern, classic, sporty looks to this jacket, and you're also going to get an update in armor. Gone is that hard shell armor from Cortech, and they've replaced it with a nice soft armor in the elbows and the shoulders to give you protection, but also to maintain comfort. Now, with the GX Sport Air, this is going to be classic Cortech American cut as far as sizing is concerned. Bernie on my left-hand side, 6'3", 215 pounds, 42-inch chest. We're going to have him in a large, and you can see it's going to fit him perfectly. Keep this in mind. If you are a larger gentleman having trouble finding jackets that are going to fit you, this is going to be an option for you to consider. Sizes are going to range from an extra small up to a 4XL, and there's tall sizes available. As far as colorways are concerned, 4 different colorways, including a high-vis option, and you're going to see the gunmetal in black with the red accent version on my left-hand side that Bernie is wearing. Now, Cortech is known for their role in getting riders out in gear that's not going to break the bank and maintain a nice sporty look to it. With the GX Sport Air, this is going to come in around that $225 mark, and it's really going to be your option for 3-season warm functionality. There's going to be multi-layers in here, full rain liner, thermal vest. Think spring, summer, and fall. Now, if you want this same look, but you want to get into colder seasons, check out the GX Sport. The non-air version is going to be around the same price point, but it's going to get you into that 3-season cold weather. Now, let's break this down first and foremost by talking about the materials. You're going to have 3 different materials really coming into play here. You're going to have Armor Link mesh, which is going to breathe a ton of air in the summer months. And you're also going to have 600D Carbolex. And then really in the impact zones, they're going to bump it up with 1680D ballistic nylon in the elbows and the shoulders. So you can see those mesh panels really working their way down Bernie's chest and stomach to push a ton of airflow through. You're then going to have that Carbolex material lining the side, really making up the body of the jacket. And then again, in those impact zones, that's where you get the big, beefy 1680D ballistic nylon. So let's start with the collar, and we're going to work our way through this piece. First and foremost, nice microfiber cuff to the collar on this. You're going to have fleece lining. It's going to be a nice comfort option. Working your way down the side, this is where that ballistic nylon comes into play, and this is also where you're going to have that new updated CE Level 1 armor. Elbows, shoulders, this is going to be that comfort armor, softer, more flexible for you to move around in. Now you're also going to notice over the older version, they've redesigned where the reflectivity sits on this jacket. It's going to use Phoslite reflectivity around the shoulders, giving you a nice round humanoid form on the shoulders, and you're going to see as we turn him around to the back later, it's going to work his way down his back as well. Now as we come down through the arms, Bernie, I'm going to hold your arm up for a second. You're going to see adjustment snaps at the biceps, at the forearm, and one of the things they've changed, and this is a small nitpick for me, they've changed the cuff. There used to be a nice little triangle of neoprene at the cuff, and it just added to the comfort of the overall jacket. They've gotten rid of that. You still have a little bit of microfiber on the inside, but that's my one point. I wish they would have left that little neoprene piece on the cuff. It was just a nicer cuff on the older version. Now, as we work our way through the body on this, you're going to have ESO zippers, hand warmer pockets, and again, you're going to see that massive amount of venting in those mesh panels on the chest. Bernie, I'm going to have you turn face away and throw your hand up in the rider position. Now, one of the things you're going to notice, slight pre-curve to the sleeve on this, going to be great for sport touring, commuting, touring riders. You are going to have accordion stretch added to the back of the elbow on this. This is going to help with flexibility, with mobility. As you work your way down the side, you're going to see the Phoslite reflectivity coming around the back. And then when you get down to the bottom, they've also added accordion stretch at the waist on the jacket, adding comfort. And there is going to be a Velcro adjust. So if you do have a slimmer waist like Bernie, you can actually ratchet this down to fit your body type. Bernie, you can go ahead and face backwards for me. Now, mid-height to the collar, going to see that neoprene or that microfiber lining really lining the collar. And as you work your way down, reflectivity is going to be in the Cortech logo. And then you're also going to see that reflective piping that we talked about working its way down the shoulder blades as well as down the back. You're also going to notice you're going to have that mesh paneling on the back. So as the airflow is pushing itself through, you're going to see those giant mesh panels lined with that 600D Carbolex material on either side. So again, in your impact zones, you're getting the beefier protection you need. And then you're going to have all the breathability for those summer months in the mesh paneling. Now, the one thing that you need to note with this, the back pad in this is just a back pad. really it's the first thing you want to update is you want to go to a full-on back protector. So don't confuse the pad that's in this with full-on back protection. And as you wrap your way through the bottom of this, you're going to see nice drop seat. There is an 8-inch connection zipper, so if you want to zip it to a pair of Cortech pants, you have that option. But if you are more of a full tuck, the drop seat is going to do a great job of covering where the pants end and the jacket begins. Bernie, you can turn around face forward for me. I'm going to have you unzip the jacket. ESO zippers on this, and as he's unzipping it, the first thing you're going to come to is the rain liner. And you're going to notice there's going to be a dual rain gutter setup with this. And as we pull this open, you can see it's going to unzip on either side, so if you want to take it out, you're going to have a dual zipper set up on either side of the rain gutter, and you can see nice mesh lining on the inside. Flows a ton of airflow through if you take all of your liner systems out. And then Bernie, go ahead and unzip the rain liner for me. And when you unzip the rain liner on this, you're going to notice there's that mesh liner on the inside. And again, the thermal liner on the inside. That thermal liner is fully removable. So if you want to pull it out, you just unzip it, one zip on either side, and it comes right out. Now again, I just want to note that this is a thermal vest. This is not going to be a full sleeve thermal liner. So just keep that in mind. And Bernie, you can go ahead and zip that up for me. Now again, this is going to be your option from Cortech if you are looking for 3-season functionality, warm weather riding, spring, summer, and fall. There are a ton of riders that are out there rocking Cortech gear on their rides. If you want to hear more about what they have to say, click the info button. Read what other riders are digging about the Cortech gear they're rocking for their trips. If you have more questions for us, never hesitate, get us on the phone, give us a call, 877-792-9455, or simply type us out an email, cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Cortech GX Sport Air 4.0 jacket. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.